smoking herb is a crime. If they catch you smoking, they're bound to drop the dime. Insufferable, informal, crazy fools wait with their fingers crossed for you to break the rules. And in the evening, we try to jam. We like your music loud in this here band. We let the bass line drop as loud as we can stand. Somebody always gotta turn informer for the man. I wanna know right now, is there one of you in the crowd? Are you gonna call 911 and spoil all of my fun? You crazy fool. I'm in the mood. Get ready. I'm in the mood. Come
Chat! What's up, chat? Are you guys in the mood? How is everyone doing? Happy Tuesday, y'all. Hope everyone's having a great, fantastic day. Why isn't this working? This just don't like me today. Must have something wrong. What is up, Heltrick? This ain't gonna work. Oh well. Worth a shot. What is up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? What's up, Heltrick? What's going on, Steve? Disney fan, Demgi, Trey, Hot Tums. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing good. What's up, Clay? What's up, Rand? How you guys all doing? Hope you all having a great day. We got NXT tonight. We got 4 things announced for tonight's show. The North American title on the line, Ethan Page versus Shiloh Hill. Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice will be kicking off the show. Tag team #1 contendership match, as we're going to see Hank and Tank versus the Coling versus OTM versus the Vanity Project. Winner is #1 contender to the tag titles. And in the Speed Tournament finals, Eli Knight versus, I think it's Elliot LaFleur is how you say his name. I always forget how to say it properly. But what's up, B-More? Today was a good day. Got my start date. Let's go, B-More. How soon are you starting? Let's cheers to that, bro. Let's go, B-More. So you can have time off between jobs to chill a little bit. Crazy how this year marks 16 years since Elimination Chamber pay-per-view started. Really? It's been that long already. That's pretty crazy. All right, chat, let's go on to our, excuse me, news of the day. Oh my gosh. So our first bit of news, of course, if you watch Raw and you watch internationally, Kofi Kingston has announced that Xavier Woods has suffered a shoulder injury and he will need time off. So there is no time, been shared by anyone right now on how long Xavier Woods will be out. But he is going to be out for the foreseeable future. Hopefully we get some updates soon from one of the insiders, one of the dirt sheets letting us know. But yep, so it's just Waller, Kofi now. A lot of injuries going on in the world of pro wrestling right now. WWE, AEW, it sucks, man. It is a big bummer. Yo, Marquise, I hope you got some good food. You're debating if you want to take next week off, B-More. How come it's telling me on here you're not a mod? You are over here, though. That's so weird. Over here, usually you have a mod symbol, but you don't today, and I don't know why. But you do. I thought you, like, unmodded yourself first. Like, oh, can you unmod? Weird, yeah. So I see it over here, but when I look at Lumia, or not Lumia, Sheep Chat, it's not there. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Do you guys swerve when you drive? Because I don't. So our second bit of news on the day, let's go ahead and jump right into that, shall we, chat? I accidentally closed everything there. You use OBS multi-chat thing. It's nice. Or Atom Stream Suite or whatever. I fucking hate Atom Stream Suite. I had installed that like a week ago. It's fucking terrible. Kraken coming in with the gifted sub to Kyle Macca 1988. Yo, Kraken too. See, Kraken, thank you so much for the gifted sub. How are you doing tonight, Kraken? You ready for some NXT? Our second bit of news, chat, is on Bianca Belair. She had surgery the other day on her broken finger, and she posted on her IG story that she's already started physical therapy for it, which is fantastic. 7 a.m. therapy, first day after surgery. So she's already on her grind, chat.
Just to the best of your ability, and then the pinky. And then you start over. You know?
Damn. Damn. That's pretty crazy, but shout out to her for already doing physical therapy the day after surgery. So hopefully she's back sometime, man, with it by summer, you would think, right? Our third bit of news is a rather interesting one. So, of course, WWE and their sponsorships, they begin adding more sponsorships to the ring mat and during the show since TKO took over. Well, get ready for more because they have now signed a deal with Dude Wipes, which is awesome because I love Dude Wipes. But what makes this even more interesting is it's not just for like a ring sponsorships or on the barricades or a little between match ad. This is for all of that plus a Dominic Mysterio sponsorship. So there is now a Dominic Mysterio Dude Wipes shirt. Like it's Dominic, but it says Dude Wipes on it. And he also now, for all the gear that he wears for Raw and PLEs or select PLEs or whatever it was, he will have a Dude Wipes logo on his gear. So we're getting in the realm of the former UFC days, or I guess MMA days, if you will, where sponsors were all over their shorts and now they're all over the ring mat in UFC, but they were all over everyone's shorts. You had Condom Depot and all kinds of other ones back in the day in the early, not really early, but the 2000s UFC days, I'd say, or mid 20-teens. I'm not surprised by this. I've literally had an idea for a skit involving WWE and ad sponsorships for a minute, and I was gonna do it for Rumble, didn't do it, and I thought of a different way I could do it since Rumble had passed, and it's essentially happening. Like my skit has now turning into reality. Like my whole idea of a skit was like to have everyone come out for a Rumble, but they all have their own sponsor, to be like sponsored by, and then I was gonna say a sponsor and then their name. And like it was supposed to be a Laps fan watching into wrestling, like, man, there's a lot of sponsors nowadays, like, you know what I mean? And it just kept getting more extravagant. It's actually, and the biggest part, I was gonna have the wrestlers themselves be sponsored. And Brock was the first one to do that in WWE. He had the Jimmy John's, and I forgot what the other one was, Monster maybe, I don't remember, but he had 2 sponsors on his short for a few years that carried over from his MMA days. And so to see this now happening, and it's Dominic with Dude Wipes, it's pretty crazy, bro. It's no, take that back, TKG. It just means that he has a clean butt, unlike some people in chat. He doesn't smell like caca. What's up, Alex? Why isn't it on Sheep Chat showing your guys' mod badges? It's throwing me off. Hi. Speaking of MMA, SRS posted that Ronda's fighting MMA event on Netflix. Yeah, so it was announced by Netflix. So MVP Promotions are going to be promoting an MMA event, and it's Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. And it was a dream match back in the 20-teens. Gina hasn't fought in like 17 years or some shit. And Rousey is like 11. So let's see how long ago. I'm actually verifying this. Her last MMA fight was on, Gina Carano's was on August 2009. August 15th, 2009. And Rousey's was sometime in the 20-teens. ...2016, so 10 years for Ronda, almost 9 years, and 2009 for Gina, brother. So I mean, I probably will watch. I used to love Rousey in MMA, and Gina was more on the back end of her career when I started getting into MMA. Obviously 2009 is when I literally got hooked into MMA, specifically UFC. So yeah, pretty fucking crazy that they're fighting nowadays. Like that was a dream match in the UFC back in the day. They could never get that. Gina in the UFC. Pretty fucking wild, bro. But yeah, that Dude Wipe sponsorship is pretty crazy, man. Fourth bit of news, Liv Morgan has clarified her previous comment about not caring about fan criticism. She says, that's not to say that I don't care about my supporters or the people that watch the product, but pertaining to online criticism, yeah, I do not care. I do not care what you have to say. I care about obviously what Triple H thinks, my boss, my producers, my peers involved, and whoever I'm seeking guidance for or advice for after the fact. That could be various people or no one, you know? What's that saying? It could be the yummiest, juiciest, most delicious peach in the world, but there's still someone that doesn't like peaches. That's okay. I don't care, not out of disrespect. I don't care just because I understand that not everyone is going to like every bit of me, and I'm okay with that. Fair statement. I get what she means. I know she got a lot of criticism for the initial statement being like, coming off like she doesn't listen to any criticism at all is kind of how it came off, but I totally got what she meant the first time. Me too, B-more. Peaches are fantastic. They are muy bien. I wonder if I just reconnect the Twitch thing, if I'll see your guys' badges. Me off. This is making me pretty upset, mate. I'm not a big fan of it right now. You know what I'm saying? Liv said nothing wrong. I respectfully agree. Wow. Bing, 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 bing. I like Liv. Me too, Alex. Still not. Let me try that one more time. Cheap chat. Oh, it's over here. It's like it's not loading my fucking thing. Alright, we're reconnecting the cheap chat to the Twitch chat because I hate that it's not showing badges. Alright, can a mod or a VIP type in the chat real quick? I just want to see if I see the badges finally. I know it doesn't necessarily matter, but it just gives me an idea. Nope. I don't know what's going on with Sheep Chat. I do have the VPN on, but I don't want to turn Sheep Chat off and then reconnect it with the I always connect it before I turn on the VPN. Alright, before we get into the last bit of news today, we're going to take a fat rip. Cheers, everyone. What's up there, not Anthony? Hope you're having a good day today, bro. All right, so let's jump into the last bit of news. Actually, after this cough. Yeah. All right, last bit of news is an update on Chris Jericho's contract. Now, this came from Fightful Select. So, again, as I always try to state, please go subscribe to Fightful Select, their Patreon. They drop all the best news, and that's the full article. I'm not going to read the full thing, but I am going to give you the main points here. Chris Jericho is firmly under contract to AEW, and Fightful Select Sean Ross Sapp is told the belief from those around Jericho and in AEW is that his deal was frozen after he took time off in 2025. So his contract got frozen once he took time off. He's obviously on tour right now. You think he's been on tour pretty much most of the time that he's been off. I could be wrong on that, but he's still under AEW contract, and his contract was frozen when he took time off. It says, without seeing the contract itself, a number of factors could have extended the deal from him re-signing to injury time to a deal freezing. Even if the injury time wasn't substantial, talent like Matt Hardy have had their deals extended by 2 weeks in the past, and that's obviously with AEW. Fightful has asked AEW a number of times in an official capacity if Chris Jericho had left the company and didn't get a response where those usually occur upon departure. I'm sorry, Oh yeah, I read that right, sorry. No internal memo has been distributed regarding Jericho's departure, which is usually standard in AEW. Also, they said, what's in the box? Well, fans think it's Chris Jericho, but as of now, it's not. So, it will not be Chris Jericho. Those who are close to Chris Jericho have been very tight-lipped about his future. But we're told that many people have... he's mentioned to people that he'd be open to a WWE return, but feared he would have to give up his remaining outside projects while there. Which sounds like WWE, so... Yeah, man, so that's the update on Jericho. Still under the contract to AEW, was possibly more than likely frozen. And yeah, man, that's the update. So WWE's done it. Oh no, it's doing the recognize my VPN shit. All right, so stream's gonna go down while I try to find a working VPN, y'all. So bear with me for a few minutes. If mods in the chat could say I'm trying to find a working VPN or something, so chat knows, because sometimes people don't hear me, I guess. So it's doing the whole detected VPN bullshit. So luckily it's doing it now. So bear with me. I am going to get this working. Boom, boom, boom. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come.
All right, I don't know if this one worked because it's just not even loading the video, but it's like giving me the opportunity. So I might have to do it again, but we'll see. It's just doing, I'll kind of show you. It's just doing this right now. It's just like endlessly loading for me. So I might have to switch again. You missed about Jericho. How much longer is he under contract? No idea. No one knows. His contract is frozen, so no one knows. All right, I'm going to have to redo this VPN thing. But no one knows. It's just frozen. There's no idea until it's unfrozen. There we go. All right, so we should be back. We should be back. We should be back. Let me reconnect everything Lumia, because I know that always disconnects everything when I do that. All right, we should be good, chat. I got the thing working there, as you can see. We're good. Dude, I haven't heard this song in a minute, Alex, if you're still in the chat. But yeah, so Chris Jericho's contract frozen. No timetable on when he could be leaving AEW because of that. All right. We back, chat. Sorry about that. Damn VPN wasn't working, but we got it working now. We got it working now. The one thing I'm happy that Atom Vertical finally fixed on their Vertical plugin is that they, like, sometimes you reorganize like your scene order and it wouldn't save it. Now it seems to have fixed it. Finally. Took them like a year. Alright. You've gone to Hogwarts? Well, get me a fucking chocolate frog then, asshole. Not getting me. Not telling me till just now. Wow. Wow. Alright, I think we're all set. I think we're live. I think we're good to go. No, it's weird though. It's not letting me tweet that I'm live. Like when I go to do it, it's like, oh damn. It like shows like a video that's not live. It's weird. Like on Twitter. Even though it's from the one that it says I'm live on. Oh, now it's working. Cool. Look at that. Hell yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Finally figured it out. All right. What the fuck happened to IG over here? My Instagram's broken. I don't know what happened. I think it just froze or something. Oh, I have to do. I hate that they changed it. Sorry, chat. Just trying to fix something. There we go. Dally, yeah, it's a great song. You thankful that they've finally on a real TV channel? TNA Impact drew 254,000 fans. Nice, man. You notice that when the Vision was backstage with Adam, I saw that Theory couldn't open the door behind him to get out. Yeah, and then if you listen afterwards, Paul Heyman goes, "Open the door!" or something like that. Like they couldn't get it either. It was hilarious. Oh, hell yeah. What's up there, Miles? You ready for NXT tonight, bro? Starts in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes till... Whoops. I hate when I do that. Then it closes everything. Or minimizes it. Here, just to get the Lumia thing. There we go. Playing both sides. I have a feeling it's Theory playing both sides. Ooh, I wouldn't hate that. I mean, initially the way I thought of it was like he'd be initially turning on, but playing both sides would be actually like if you could pass it off as him playing both sides well, like if they could tell that story well, then hell yeah. Logan Paul was breaking characters that I think trying not to. At least that's what I thought too, bro. That shit was hysterical. Fixed it. Worst case scenario is someone from NXT. I mean, if it's like Ethan or Ricky, I'm not against that. But I think it's gonna end up being like Seth or someone who's aligning with Seth, which would make sense on your theory. Ricky would be great. Oh, 100%. So like if a select few people, I think it'd pay off if the story's done well, obviously, too. But yeah, I mean, there's a few NXT people that could really pass it off. What's up, Disco Party Ham? How are you doing tonight? So chat, who do you got winning tonight between Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice? That is kicking off NXT tonight. You have a theory? It's Theory. Maybe evil? Oh, God. I'm not against it being evil, but... You think Lola wins? I'm not up to date on NXT, so I'm excited to see what happens. It's been interesting because obviously they lost a lot of their top people from the last year, like Stephanie and Julia, Jordan, and then Oba, Trick, Javon. So it's really cool to see like it back to like them building up people. It makes it really interesting. Lola. Oh yeah, man. You got Lola for sure. What do you guys got in the? You got Kalani. Wait, what? Because I showed that half a second on YouTube. Are you serious? So remember how I showed like that half a second of like the NXT waiting screen? Like literally I flashed it. Apparently that paused my YouTube live. I think it's back. Stream suspended. Wow.